Welcome to the tutorial for the AlgorKorea PSA Personal Sound Amplifier app. To get started, please download the app from the Google Play Store or App Store by typing AlgorKorea PSA App in the search bar, selecting the app with this exact same icon, and installing the app. Before we start with a brief overview of the functions of the app, a warning must be addressed. This warning will pop up when you open the app. Press OK to continue. Please make sure you have a doctor's prescription before you use the sound amplifier. Otherwise, your hearing may get worse. Make sure you plug in your earphones or pair your Bluetooth headset with your mobile phone before you start the app. Make sure your Android version is 8.1 or at least API 27 or higher. Based on your mobile phone volume settings, the microphone or earphone or headset types, the output audio level may differ slightly. The app will automatically stop its output when there is an incoming call. After the call, the output must be restarted by pressing the Start button. This is the first thing you will see as you open the app. At the top right of the app, you will see three buttons that indicate the menu button. When you press that button, you will see a list scroll down. There is Purchase, Tutorial, Settings, Earphone Type, Version, and Exit. This is the Start and Stop button for the Personal Sound Amplifier mode. Press this button to start. These are the mode buttons. The mode buttons are to select the preset mode fittings. The higher the number, the louder the volume. They can be enabled for the left and right channel independently. The custom mode button uses the settings in situ hearing test or the user audiogram for fitting. As you can see, both the left and the right sides are on. A way that you can know that these buttons are on is when the words are yellow and a blue light has lit up in the bar below it. This is the low noise filter on and off button. They can be enabled for the left and right channel independently. Add a noise reduction filter to the noise reduction function for each of the left and right ears. However, enabling the low noise filter option will add a low noise filter curve to the output of the noise reduction algorithm and make the noise reduction even stronger. Finally, this is the Exit button. When you want to quit the app, click Exit button. The Smart Amp Pro app will quit. App operation. Press the Start button to activate the PSA mode. Wear a wired or wireless Bluetooth earphone or headset before usage. Although your headset may include a microphone, the app uses the built-in microphone on your mobile phone to get the input voice. Press the Stop button to stop the hearing aid mode operation. The app will automatically stop its output in case of an incoming phone call. After the phone call is over, please restart the output by pressing the Start button. To choose your earphone type, please go to the menu button. After you have pressed the menu button, please select Earphone Type. It is recommended to use the wired option for Select Earphone Type. However, for some phone models, the audio output might not be very good when using Bluetooth headsets. In such cases, select the Bluetooth option. Otherwise, it is recommended to always select the wired option. Preset mode. Please wear the left and right sides of the earphones correctly. Please press 1, 2, 3, or 4 in custom mode selection buttons for the left and the right ears. Custom mode button uses the auto-fitted result in the in-situ hearing test or the audiogram. The higher the number, the louder the volume. Noise reduction. Low noise filter. The low noise filter and the adaptive noise reduction algorithm work independent of each other. You may choose the left and the right sides independently. However, enabling the low noise filter option will add a low noise filter curve to the output of the noise reduction algorithm and make the noise reduction even stronger. Adaptive noise reduction. Noise reduction buttons for the left and right ears. Please press these buttons to reduce the noise from each preset mode and custom mode. Adaptive noise reduction reduces noise based on the surrounding environment. These may also be turned on independently. In situ test or input audiogram. Please enter your hearing level from your audiogram in the audiogram input user interface or determine your hearing level using the built-in in situ test. The entered audiogram results will be applied to calculate the optimal parameters. Please wear the left and right sides of the earphones correctly. If you check the in situ test or input audiogram item at the bottom of the screen, the following interface will appear. This function is only available during PSA mode operation. Select one of the items, input audiogram or in situ test. Input audiogram. Enter your hearing loss test measurements for audiogram for each of the 7 frequencies. You can do this by pressing the plus or minus signs to increase the number or decrease it. When the audiogram input is complete, click Auto Fitting button. The in situ test. Measure hearing loss level dB at each of 7 audio frequencies. The plus and minus buttons will generate pure tone sounds for 2 seconds at each corresponding dB, SPL, and frequency. The current hearing level of the selected frequency is raised by 5 dB and the tone is played for 2 seconds. The current hearing level of the selected frequency is decreased by 5 dB and a tone is played for 2 seconds. A blue light appears when the tone is playing. When the in situ hearing test is completed, press the Auto Fitting button. You can use the fitting result of the in situ hearing test or input audiogram by Custom button. This result will be saved even if the app is closed and restarted. Transducer settings. Since the performance of the microphone, external earphone, and audio devices of the smartphone used by each user is different, this part can be adjusted manually. However, it only adjusts the settings of the app and does not directly affect the earphone or microphone. Please press the menu button and select Settings. Once you do that, the following interface will appear. This function can be used while the PSA mode is stopped. As you can see, you can adjust the microphone sensitivity, the earphone sensitivity, and the earphone saturation.
Microphone or earphone sensitivities and earphone saturation can be calibrated at plus or minus 15 dB approximate range. Earphone refers to earphone or output device. If the amplified sound is smaller or louder than expected, adjust the microphone and receiver sensitivity. If you want to adjust the limit for loud sounds, please adjust the receiver saturation. If you click the Advanced option, you can set the audio device and signal processing method in more detail. Note: please change the options below only if you fully understand how to use them. It is recommended to use the default option in the menu to select Audio I/O device. Underneath Advanced option, you see there is an option to select Microphone audio input. LMQ730 built-in microphone has been selected. Then there is a Select Earphone Audio Output. To see the list of devices for recording or the input stream, please press the down arrow. A list of available devices appears. The number and names of items in the list are different for each smartphone model. In the Audio Input Source selection drop-down menu, it is recommended to use the default option, the first built-in microphone. This selects the main built-in microphone on the phone. If a wired external earphone without mic is connected to the phone, choosing either Auto Select or the first built-in microphone option on the drop-down menu will choose the phone's built-in microphone. If an external wired headphone with mic is connected to the phone, choosing Auto Select will use the headphone's external mic as the audio source. Next, to see the list of devices for playback, the output stream, press the down arrow. Auto Select is recommended. It has a low latency playback. If an external wired headphone with mic is connected to the phone, choosing Auto Select will use the headphone's external mic as the audio source. It is recommended to use the default value selected by the app. Select the Audio API. Choose the Audio API, which will give the best audio performance on the target Android device. It has an open SLES on API 26 or lower, and an A audio on API 27 or higher. When using Open SLES API with wired external earphone with microphone connected to the phone, the app will only use the external mic for input. Property. Select Properties for audio device. In general, you can use the default option. However, some smartphones require generic option to get a normal sound level of input. This attribute only has an effect on Android 8.1, API 27 or higher. Sampling. In general, you can use the binning option. Binning uses the average value of every 3 samples of input audio for downsampling the sampling frequency. Skipping uses every 3rd sample only, skipping those in the middle. Performance. Low latency mode. Reducing latency is most important. Normal mode. High quality conversion, no particular performance needed. If it does not work properly in versions below Android 8.1, select normal instead of the default low latency. Thank you for using our app. Send your valuable comments and suggestions for improvements to our email address.